Hey guys, I hope you've had an amazing day. In this week's video, we need to talk about this new trend, not really new, because I'm always late to these things, but a trend on the art side of TikTok. Yep, I'm talking about the microwave art trend. If you've seen those 360 AI turnarounds going around on TikTok, this video is for you, because even though it looks cool at first glance, it's actually kind of a problem, and I'll tell you why. So first, we need to talk about AI in general. To generate AI images, you need data. And by data, I mean artwork stolen from real human artists. These are scraped from the internet without consent, shoved into a database, and then used to pump out AI slop. But the thing is, AI often lacks soul. It's hollow. You can usually tell the wonky hands, messed up eyes, weird proportions, and even when it looks good, it can still feel empty. It doesn't have that soul and passion that real human artists put into their work. Yet somehow, AI art has been normalized. Tons of non-artists are using it, and even now artists are starting to play into trends that rely on AI. And that's where the microwave art trend comes in. The microwave art trend is pretty simple. You need a draw character, usually front-facing or three-quarter view. You could even probably just feed it a drawing you've already done, and you just simply feed it into an AI tool, and then the AI just makes it do a 360 no-scope. And boom! The AI generates a full rotation animation of your character. Sounds harmless, right? Maybe even cool. I myself have always yearned for the ability to do smooth turnaround animations of characters and whatnot, but here's the issue. It's artists who are doing this. These same artists who've been impacted by AI art theft are now feeding their own drawings into AI to get trendy. You can't say you don't support AI and then literally use it to animate your work. That's like saying you're against fast fashion while wearing Shane haul. The hypocrisy is just so crazy. I don't even know how to put it into words. The same people, not even people, the same artists who hate on AI because of its rampant theft and deception and lack of soul are the same people participating in an AI art trend. This just boggles the mind. This trend is harmful for numerous reasons, which I'm sure you can already imagine what they are, but just to give you the rundown, for one, it normalizes AI art tools in the creative community, especially among young artists. There are so many better ways to learn how to, say animate a 3D turnaround for a character. Use 3D models, or even get more creative than that. Use The Sims, for example, or any kind of other 3D game that allows you to express yourself in the characters and learn how things look at different angles. Me personally, I use Animal Crossing. With these methods, you can learn how to animate earnestly and be proud of the result, because even if it's your first time animating and as a result the end product looks kind of shoddy, it's you who did that, not AI, you. I feel the use of AI is going to encourage young artists who are still learning the basics to use it, essentially, with no malintent behind it. They're just, beginners who want to take shortcuts. I have a whole video on why AI is detrimental to young artists, so I think I'll be sure to link that in the description. For number two, it encourages others to do the same because, hey, look, it's cool and it's easy. That's the whole reason why this became a trend. And because not enough people are talking about it, it became a big trend. I was getting these videos all over my For You page. It was crazy. At first I thought it was a new animation meme or something, but nope, it's just some AI BS taking over the art community once again. It's just like the Ghibli situation. Should I make a video on that? I don't know. I feel everything there has already been said. But anyways, I can't believe that so many artists, even artists I looked up to, were participating in this trend. And because of their large following and that's influence over the art community, it subtly messaged to other artists that this trend is okay, even though it really is not. A large part of this trend is so trendy, I guess, is the fact that, hey, if this more popular artist is doing the trend, then so will I, because, either A, I trust them and I trust the fact that this usage of AI is okay, or B, want some of that clout since a public creator did it, or C, I just want to hop on the trend because I can't animate it, or etc., And of course, my third point, this trend hurts actual artists. Artists and animators alike are losing opportunities because AI is being used as a shortcut, and the use of AI in this trend exemplifies this. Are pro animators doing this trend? No. Are noob animators who are trying to improve their skills doing this trend? No. It's just bloody AI. Everyone these days wants shortcuts. And honestly, I saw a tutorial teaching people how to do this trend. A tutorial. We're supposed to treat this like a real, technique, difficult, process, when it's also just replacing genuine animation work with this cheap AI trick. Yes, please teach me how to put my work into an AI generator, please. Let me just drag this image here, drop it in, yep, boom, done. Seriously, what is going on with our TikTok? If you're someone who did this trend, It's okay, no shame, but now you know. You can take the video down, or better, use it as a moment to grow. Like, talk about it. Say, you know, how, you know, I went wrong here, I, you know, misinterpreted this as this, and I now realize it's just bloody AI. And I perpetuated, you know, the usage of AI in the creative process, and for that, I'm sorry. Like, I'll admit, when I saw it at first, I didn't really see too much of an issue with it. Like, sure, the hypocrisy was strong, but like, whatever. It was only when more and more of these videos started getting like recommended to me that I realized like how large scale it was. And that in actuality, there are many issues on so many levels as to why this trend is kind of sort of terrible. Thankfully, I realized before participating in this crappy AI art trend, you can draw a 360 head turn. You can animate it. Heck, maybe this is your sign to start animating or even learn 3D. Some artists took inspiration from the trend and actually like animated their own head turns, and they looked amazing. Others built like 3D models of their OCs and did full rotations. That's cool. That takes skill. That's art. I figured this would be where I would mention this since I felt it was appropriate to. I'm thinking of making a full video on this though. My sister partook in this trend, but not on her own volition. Her art was stolen and fed into AI for the trend. And you want to know why? Because she made a video saying this trend was hypocritical. Wow, groundbreaking take. Okay, everyone's heard this, you know, take, and obviously it's valid. She wasn't being antagonistic or anything. And this loser is literally obsessed with my sister. They grabbed the art that was in that video, pops it into the microwave thing, and bam, writes womp womp on top of it. You know, I put you on AI, haha. And they've gone and done this for numerous artworks of hers now. They've just gone through a page, picking whatever arts, and then feeding it into AI. Like, get a life, dude. Like, I get it's rage bait, but oh my god, like, imagine being this mad at someone saying an art trend is bad for the art community. So as like revenge, you put their art into AI and do it multiple times to the same person. Like, what the heck? You can claim you're a rage bait account all you want, but the only one who got mad was you. You were the one who got mad at my sister's video, and you were the one who enacted some weird cringe revenge plot. It's so embarrassing for you, to be honest. One day you'll realize that. I really miss the days before AI took over our lives. The art community was like so different, even just like 5 years ago. I just miss the days where we would like watch tutorials on how to draw eyes or whatever on YouTube. I miss the days where everyone was so much more inclusive and there wasn't like so much bullying and art war, which is more rampant than ever on social media, especially TikTok. Scrolling through Pinterest or Google for references these days is sad. So much of it is AI generated. If we as artists feed our own work into AI, we're just making it worse. We're making it normal, essentially. And trust me, once it becomes normalized, it becomes so much harder to push back. So please, don't feed your art into AI. Don't normalize AI art trends. Instead, support artists who are still doing things the hard way. The real way. If you want to support real artists doing things the real way, you can buy a commission off them. I personally have commissions open on Coffee, link below. You can join their Patreon. You can tip them like a one-time payment on Patreon or Coffee if you can't afford a commission or membership. And I think easiest of all, like, comment, and share artists' work that you like. It really helps them in regards to the algorithm. Support human creativity. Support real artists who put in real effort. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening to my rant. This is kind of like a topic I wouldn't typically talk about, but I really needed to get it off my chest. Let me guys know your thoughts in the comments, and if you know any good tools or resources for artists like 3D prose apps, tutorials, or anything like that, please share them. Let's not gatekeep art tools. I'd love to see some more options myself personally, and I would just like to see in general the art community not relying on AI to draw and animate. Oh my goodness. And remember, hate helps no one. If you know someone who's done the trend, educate them. Don't attack them. Like, that's the last thing they're going to want to hear, and it's not going to help them in changing their perspective, or at least understanding their perspective, because so many artists I feel who did this trend don't actually realize what they did was wrong in a sense. So yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. I usually make videos around art tips, tricks, and hacks, along with some classic old art challenges, sketchbook tours, and simple speed paints. I don't usually talk about drama, but here we are. It needed to be said. That's all for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in next week's video. And if you want to see more from me, then click on whatever videos YouTube decides to recommend you on screen right now. Thank you so much. Bye!